huh. So you think you're the only one going through stuff, man? You want to have a seat right here? Let me bring out a whole list,
Yes.
of
Yes.
stuff. That is why I asked that, man. In what we do every day, right?
Yes.
It's like different people, different form. I'm going through stuff, and at some point, it's just not even gonna like gets annoying, man, to hear that. Right? Not because I'm insensitive to what you're going through, right? But like you said, maybe saying in a better way, where it's like, okay, listen, man, the capacity to handle this right now, I don't have it. All right, cool, understand, right? And maybe provide, or like, okay, here's some step, this, maybe I've gone through that or not, right? But just again, definitely the action that follows through that. Okay, I'm going through stuff. Then shut yourself off from one of the people or the resources like that could help you overcome that, or that could at least give you some ammo, whatever the case may be, right? But just especially right when you've been around those resources or that resources, okay, just being around this energy, man, can help me get through this stuff a lot faster.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just being around this energy can help me, or just fight this stuff a lot quicker, right? But no, just shut down and shut off the world and just isolate yourself. At that point, it's really super selfish, right? To just okay, think, wait a minute, so what do you think like is happening right here? I might not, when someone even tells me that, right, I'm following with that action, my own thought to them is like, huh, so you think you're the only one going through stuff, man? You want to have a seat right here? Let me bring out a whole list, of stuff that will every single, what? When I remember last year when you were going through, the work, throwing jab at you left and right, going through stuff, right? And I was by the corner looking at you like, huh? And then I haven't checked into my email. I was like, man, you really going, man, And then immediately I checked into my own unit. And I made the comment of like, man, life, man, you're going through stuff, and then life was like, wait a minute, you totally forgot about you? Yes, your stuff. And sure enough, man, but being able to just face it head on, and that is the most selfless form of going through stuff you could ever do, right?
Yes.
Face it head on, or just again, rewarded in such a way like, listen, man, I don't have the capacity to handle this, but just shutting down, and then the energy, everything making it built within you is just selfish to everyone around you, right? It's selfish to especially those that care about you, or that genuinely love you, or whatever the case may be, man. Because man, I can't, and then it's just the other ones where it's like, just dropping like you said, right? We'll have the part to like reject, right? But just dropping everything off, like the negativity, like, here's my problems, man. I'm going through stuff. Here's my, like, listen, man, okay, you're going through stuff. What are you doing about it? That's the most important stuff, right? Not like telling me, so like dropping everything on my own head, and then now, okay, what just happened here, right?
Right.
So that is a good way, man.
Yeah, and my question is like, when someone comes and like, oh, this happened. I hear them all out, and I'm like, okay, what are you prepared to do right now? What actions are you willing to take right now?
Yes.
Right? I don't care and it's not up to me to determine the actions for you, but I want you to know and to understand that you cannot stop here, right? If you're going through stuff, keep going.
Yes.
Right? So what's the first step are you willing to take? Until you build up momentum or the courage and the fortitude to take additional steps and cut people off if you have to, or just or just move away from one space and move to another space if you have to. And humans, we're tribal by nature, so I'm going through stuff, I want my brother with me, right? Because if it's literal stuff, I would much rather, if 10 guys are coming for some smoke, right, I would much rather have my brother with me because that increased the odds of survivability.
Just one person,
right? Right, than if it was just me by myself, right? So, but you said that, you alluded to that, where it's like, why cut yourself off from resources and support? And sometimes the support is just I'm here with you, right? I'm here, I'm walking with you. and the encouragement, like keep going,
Yes.
right? You know, keep striding. You're doing great. You look great, right? Sometimes that's all the support a resource can provide, but it's better than the alternative, which is nothing, which is isolation, which is put yourself in solitary confinement, hoping that within your own thoughts you can figure it out for yourself. And then some people, and don't get me wrong, some people do, they're able to go, you know, in solitude and then come up with solutions. But just know that when you come up with those solutions in solitude, and more power to you if you're able to solve whatever it is and you make it through, just know that when you come and you're like, oh, y'all changed, and you know, y'all not the same, you know, that's why I don't hang with y'all, or that's why I'm not around y'all, because y'all changed. Of course that we changed.
Yes.
Because life is about growth and evolution, and if you have a growth mindset, you know, just because someone decided they're going to remove themselves out of your life, or you know, when you come back, no, I'm not the same person, right? Like I'm not the same person today that I was yesterday. So like I'm always gonna right. Don't expect for things and conditions to be the same, or for you to, you know, to be received in a manner that like that was similar to where you left.
Yeah.
Because it didn't stop when you left. Like so, as long as people understand that, you know, because the same thing. Like, you know, if I disconnect from someone, I recognize that when we reconnect, we're not reconnecting in the same space that we once left.
Yes,
right? So
yes.
I have to adjust to the new space that we're reconnecting in. And but I do believe, that it's, you know, it is selfish, and I think that there's an increased vocabulary that can be used to describe the nature of the event, and even if it's right, like, hey brother, like I'm in a space right now where I'm processing some emotions and some life experiences that I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to attack or approach.
Yes.
I need some space so I can process that, get everything out, and then when I'm done, I'm ready. Like, you know, we'll sit down, we'll have a talk, and like, you know, maybe I can share with you, right? Like, you know, that's easy communication.
Yes.
Like, that's easily understandable. Okay, okay, you're gonna, you know, because sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to kind of remove yourself to just be in a completely unfamiliar space. You know, not saying it's solitude, but just unfamiliar, where there's less external distraction, and stimulus is coming in, and then you can process, and you can say, okay, I got it, right?
Yes.
I got it. Hey, I got it. Just, okay, got it. Now I can move back into the space, and we can, you know. But any of that is completely fine.
Yes,
but
it is. Thank you very much for watching that video. In order for us to keep providing content like this, just go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and you get notifications whenever we release new content. Thank you very much.